Shalom. This is the book of Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And to that, we say, Kal Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa Yahawah Ba'ashim Rashai Ba'ashim Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of greatness to rule well. Shalom unto brothers that pushing his works in truth and in sincerity, through the folk unto it, and shalom unto the Israelites who have been scattered among the heathen nations, and shalom unto the sisters which with Akwatiyam, who's listening and learning and obeying the husband. This is Brother Karatazar from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp out of Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, so hereby, this lesson, we are going into the is fear the Lord and fear not this world. Right? So the scripture there that I read, Matthew 10 and 28, right? And fear not them which kill the body, right? Fear not which them kill the body, right? Are going into fear not the people, who could harm this flesh, who could do whatever that they desire to do with this flesh. Fear them not, right? Because some people will fear them because what they could do. Because why? Because they lack the wisdom, they lack the knowledge, the wisdom, and they lack faith, right? Some they also do not know what is beyond death. They think after you die, that is it. No, your spirit lives on. Your spirit lives on, but the body is what perish away, right? So this is why, Yahweh Shai said that Yahweh Shai said this, right? Fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, right? Because that is only what they could do. The corrupt men in this world, they could only do harm to this body, but they can't do none against your spirit, right? It's here, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the body, both the soul and the body, right? Because the Lord, which is Yahweh, right? He could, he could do as he pleased with you, right? The Father could do as he pleased with you. Also, as well as, Yahweh Shai, right? Which is his son, all right? So let's go to Isaiah 41, verse 10. Right, and it reads, it said, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Right? So when you fear the Lord, right, and fearing the Lord, is bringing forth, that, is the beginning of wisdom, right? Is the beginning of wisdom. Some people, carnally people may think that, fearing the Lord, is, fearing the Lord is like, like the earthly fearing. It is totally different. Yes, you know what the Lord can do, so therefore you fear him, but it also brings forth wisdom as well. Having, gaining wisdom, it was strengthens you as well, right? Because think last Sunday we was out in the street, and a man said that he don't fear the Lord, but he respect him. Right? He don't fear the Lord, but he respect him, which therefore you have no wisdom. You have no wisdom. Once you hear a man say, I respect the Lord, but I don't fear him, you have no wisdom, you know nothing. Alright? Because you could respect the Lord, and respect, goes as deep to a certain level, which you could tend to, take him onto your thoughts and disrespect him. Because why? Because they don't fear him. Fear and respect is two different things totally. Right? But this is why you have to fear Yahweh Hashem Shai, because he controls all things. He created light, darkness, take life, make life, evil, good. You understand? Who man on this earth could do that? None else. Nobody else but Yahweh Hashem Shai could do that. Alright? So let's get Proverbs. Alright, Proverbs 9 and verse 10. And it reads, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Right? When you go into holy, it means separate. The knowledge, right? The knowledge of separate or separation is understanding. Right? You're separating yourself from the things of this world. Verse 11, for by thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. Alright? So it's not about, about respecting the Lord alone. It goes into fear as well. But fear not the things of this world, because all the things of this world is perishing. Everything of this world is perish away. Right? Even the man, who claimed to say he is a bad man, he and all does die too. He and all does die. Right? So we get Job. Job 28 and 28. Alright, and it reads. Let's see. Yeah, Job 28 and 28. And unto man he said, behold the fear of Yahweh, that is wisdom, and the path that even goes into holy, because holy goes into separate, and separate also goes into depart. You depart in yourself, you're separating yourself, right? From evil is understanding. Right, let's get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It reads, let us hear the consolation of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and his commandments, for this is the whole duty of a man. As also in Revelation, also that's roughly paraphrasing. It says, let me, matter of fact, I wouldn't think, let me get that precept right, but this is the whole duty of a man, to fear the Lord, to be his commandments, right? Right, there's a book of John 14 and 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. And that's a very powerful saying there. Right? So if you love, Yahweh Bashim Yashai. You will do, you will obey his commandments. Right? And not just, if it, like a man of the world would say, but I just respect him. Understand? Nah. You gotta do more than that. You have to do way more than that. Right? This is Mark 4:19. And it reads, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the loss of other things enter in, choke the word, and it will come unfruitful. Right? So the things of this world is not going to be, something that is going to be rich in life. Those are the things in this world, the vanity are the things in this world. Everything is corruptible, everything is corrupt. It's going to vanish, it's going to rust. Right? It's not going to live on. Right? The loss of these things, right, is unfruitful. Let's get Matthew 6:19. And it reads, lay not up your treasure upon this earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up yourself treasure in heaven, where neither moth and rust do, where no rust do corrupt, and where thief do not break through nor steal. Because why you say to lay yourself treasure in heaven? Because everyone there follow the laws and statutes and commandments. They fear Yahweh Bashim Shai. Verse 21. For where your treasure is, there with your heart be also. Right? For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Alright? So if you have your mind set on Yahweh Bashim Shai, your treasure will be there also. But if your mind is set on the things of this world, the loss of this world, there is where your heart will be. And heart goes back to Hebrew, which is lahab, which means the mind. Right? Alright, last scripture, we'll get Psalms 1:11 and verse 10, and it reads, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise enjoyed forever. And to that, I hope that this video is edifying. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom. To the brothers that pushing his works in truth and in sincerity, all the four corners of the earth. And shalom unto the sisters who's listening and learning and obeying their husband. This is your brother Karatazar. Until next time, shalom.